Hello everyone, I hope you're keeping well. It's Tom from Maidstone and Mid-Kent Mind here, and I've got a little bit of a quick update for you guys regarding the winter weather conditions that we're experiencing here in Maidstone and across Kent at the moment. So, after carefully looking at the weather forecast, we've made the executive decision to close the Maidstone and Mid-Kent Mind office for the rest of the week. So that is today and also tomorrow. So we have made this decision based on the fact that the weather forecasts don't seem to be getting any better, which suggests that for us, obviously, having members of staff come into the office, having service users like yourselves come into the office, we're going to be putting you guys at risk if we encourage you to still come to the office, and that is absolutely the last thing we want to do. Whilst we appreciate that mental health support is incredibly important, so is your physical health. So if we can avoid putting you at risk of damaging your physical health by suffering injuries related to this horrible weather we're having, then we're going to do that. We're going to take every opportunity possible to make sure we're looking out for you guys and we're making sure that you are not put at risk coming to access our services. So this means that services such as our social group, our cooking group, and also our counselling services from the Maidstone building will not be running for the rest of the week. Whilst this is unfortunate, we feel that it's the best possible decision we can make given the circumstances, and again, it is really a decision that's been designed to avoid putting anyone at risk of suffering an injury. In addition to this, our crisis cafes, both in Maidstone and Ashford, we're still waiting to confirm whether they're going to be running or not, but the likelihood is that these cafes will not be available for this weekend either due to the weather. Having spoken to Xenia, who runs the cafe in Ashford, it sounds as if the situation isn't much better over there, and where Ashford, the cafe is situated on Gore Hill, you're going to be putting yourself at risk if you try and get up that slope, so we absolutely do not want that to happen to you guys. So if we can avoid that, if it means we have to close the cafe for this week, we will, just to avoid you being put in a situation where you could suffer an injury. The same with Maidstone. Obviously we've been in the office on Monday, we've seen the state of things on Monday, so we can only imagine it's got worse, and really we don't want you to be putting yourselves at risk. Now obviously you still being able to access mental health services is incredibly important even when we're shut, so we're going to be linking you to Samaritans, who you can contact. They have a 24/7 helpline, which, if I have edited this correctly, should be popping up on the screen for you now. And then you can also contact Saneline, whose number will be popping up now as well. So those are two different options for support that you can get while we're closed. There's several other options out there, and in terms of Maidstone and Mid-Kent Mind ourselves, we will still be running as much as we can from at home. So our Facebook, our Twitter will still be regularly checked, regularly updated, and we'll keep you guys up to date on what is happening with us when we're opening again, whether the cafe services will be running. And we will also have Julie checking her emails and passing on any emails to other members of staff as is necessary. So if you need to get in contact with us, whether it be to book something, to inquire about a course, or for any other inquiry that you have during the period that we're shut, you can contact Julie Blackmore at mmkmind.org.uk, and any information that you pass on to her will either be answered by her or passed on to the relevant person within the organisation. Again, we can appreciate how difficult it is being shut for such a long period of time, as obviously the services we offer are important, but we need to consider our staff and we need to consider our service users, and we need to ensure that you guys are not at risk when it comes to accessing our services. Hopefully you understand. We've seen an incredible level of support from all of you on our social channels, so thank you for that, and thank you for being so supportive during this tough time, and we are hopeful that we'll be able to come back to you with our regular groups and our regular courses as soon as is possible. As always guys, stay tuned to our social channels for the latest updates, and thank you for taking the time out to watch this video. Take care out there, stay warm and stay safe. Thanks guys.